What a friend we have in Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
A privilege to carry everything to God in prayer.
Atinini. Sasa. All right, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome guys, welcome to the Faith and Fitness Podcast. I'm here. Sammy Mbogwa is my name. On my right,
Mwikali is my name.
And Francis, my name.
Coach Francis over here. So we have a wonderful team. So today we're going to talk about nutrition. At least you guys, we know how is the no wheat, no sugar taking you guys so far.
The no sugar is okay. The no wheat is a bit challenging.
Yeah.
But I'm pushing through.
By pushing through.
I am.
Okay.
So the no wheat is okay. The no sugar, we are still trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For myself, no wheat has been okay. Challenging. This is the first week I've gone without a chapati, by the way.
Wow.
My whole life. Maybe my whole life.
Achievement.
You got it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then also the no sugar has been amazing. I'm enjoying sugar. I'm enjoying honey in tea.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys also know that alcohol is not.
It's not.
It's bad. No, it is sugars.
Oh, it is.
Yes,
Yeah, it
so
is.
alcohol and sodas, guys.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
asked me wine.
Even wine.
Even wine.
Yeah, we're not taking that, guys. So today we'll be talking about nutrition. So you guys, we're living in an age whereby kitambo ilikuanga hii kitu ya healthy food was for the rich, healthy food was for the poor,
Yeah.
and now it has become the opposite. So for you guys, what would you say in terms of eating? So how do you manage to eat healthily, and if you eat healthily first of all, and how do you manage to do so if you do?
Number one, I eat very healthily. I try.
Okay.
And the other question was?
If I just how do you do it if in case you do?
I just make sure I eat clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I eat healthy. So much healthy.
Okay.
And how I do it, I try as much as possible to eat home cooked meal.
Home cooked meals.
Yeah, I believe that most home cooked meals are healthy. So that's a first step to eating healthy. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're having struggles, try the home cooked meals.
Yeah. So I've learned something important about nutrition, and I'll get into a point of teaching a bit.
Okay.
So it's first of all is that most of us, when we are looking for diets, always we need to look for diets that we are eating for wellness, not eating to get full. Today I met a young girl who was eating fries, wanted a chipo, and then she was saying nilikuwa na njaa. So I think that's the problem of us in these days, that we eat for convenience. Like we eat to get full instead of eating for longevity and wellness.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things I've learned these days is that if you can't eat whatever you're eating consistently for 1 year, then you shouldn't be eating it. Like for example, even cheat days, you can't do a cheat day every day. Maybe once a week, or like me, today I've had a reflection and saying, I think my cheat day would be after every 2 weeks, maybe 1.5 weeks, because I understand that if in 1 year I can't do cheat days every week.
True.
But I can do cheat days every bi-weekly.
Question?
Yeah.
Do you think cheat day should be more than 1 day in a week?
Yeah, ideally yes. I don't think your cheat day should be more than 1 day in a week. I think you should have 80% of the time that you're eating healthy, and then the other 20 you can have now the 20% to actually now do you have 2 cheat days?
I know.
Someone asked that question.
Yeah.
Do you have a cheat day?
I do. Today is my cheat day.
What do you eat in your cheat day?
Something that you won't like.
So yeah. Okay, just say it. What is it?
I'll drink alcohol.
Oh, so your cheat day is on alcohol. Okay. What do you do on your cheat day?
I do weed.
I thought it'd say do it. I'd be like, hey, you all want to give me heart attacks at this early of the
Of the night.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, wheat.
Oh, you do it.
Yeah.
But you're cheating on wheat and it's no wheat. No.
No, see, we challenge, so there's no.
Oh,
cheating
so there's
there.
no cheat
Yeah,
day.
meaning there's no cheat day until
So
we
even
finish
her
it.
until we finish it. What should we tell Mwikali?
It's possible.
It's possible.
Okay.
Unaweza enda out kunywa tu juice by then.
See any sugar?
No, blended juice.
What a new blended juice?
Hizi masports azikosangi ama you can find out. By the fall an alternative, and then the next time you're having a conversation,
Okay.
you're the one who can teach us on how you can go out, enjoy yourself, and have healthy foods or things to eat. You're the one who can teach us, because literally I don't think no one else can.
Okay.
Sindio?
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the things that I've learned also is that first of all, nutrition is the baseline. We are learning from a course in CrossFit men coach here. That nutrition is the baseline of training. So many of us start with intensity. We want to walk, we want to do so much, we want to work out, but the baseline of training is nutrition.
Okay.
So the first part of nutrition, number one, is quality and then quantity. So for quality, I like that coach has given one tip of cooking homemade meals. You what would you say in terms of quality? What's a good way to make sure you're eating high quality food?
I would also recommend that, cooking homemade meals. But I have a question, yeah?
Yeah.
For someone like me, I'm hardly at home.
Yeah.
Now what happens? Do I have to carry food around? What happens about that?
Okay. Ideally, okay. Do you have an answer for that?
We're hardly at home. Also, it depends with where you take your meals. So maybe if you eat out in hotels, or maybe you eat street foods. It depends what kinds of food you eat.
And the budget, does it not depend on the budget?
So most of the foods you eat outside, is it at hotels, street food, at your friend's place?
No, see, I'm always at work.
In events. Those food served in events. It depends with what.
No. During the weekdays I'm at work,
So probably you can do what I've done for the longest time. I'm also in the same case as you. I pack food. So cook the previous night. Have, like me, normally my eggs and my breakfast are normally set the previous night.
Okay.
So in the mornings, just warming them.
Okay.
Yeah. So even back in the days, even when I was playing soccer, I used to carry around food. Of course, there was a time it was tricky because there are some of them that had soup. So I always used to try looking for dry ones. So I think you can carry food. If not ideal, there are wonderful restaurants that you can get good healthy food. For example, like I did a video of showing you guys that Quick Mart, which ideally I know many people don't want to go there, but Quick Mart has mokimo, it has white,
Actually,
it has chicken
I actually
rice.
buy at Quick Mart.
Yeah, you buy at Quick Mart. Yeah, so I've seen they have good food. One of the things I've noticed about good organic food, it needs to be foods that rot. Most of the times you buy, there's a lot of canned things, a lot of preservatives in many of the things. But quality for me would be having meals that are cooked home, number one, or even you can get them from the supermarkets. But the best ones I've seen ideally for me are the ones whereby they rot. Those are the like zinaoza si kitu inakaa like mandazi stay for long by the Ama, is it me who mandazi stay for long? We had an event on Saturday and then we ate some, not we, but I gave some people the mandazi to eat on Wednesday. And then they were still fresh. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so ideally that would be it. Number 2 will be quantity. So what would you guys, before I share my teachings on quantity, so how do you guys make sure you eat the right quantity of food?
So for me, usually I put more veggies, maybe 3/4 on the plate, 3/4 veggies. The whatever protein I'm using, also almost the same quantity with the veggies. Then the carbs will be maybe 1/4 or something.
So 3/4 what?
Veggies. 3/4 of proteins or a half.
Yeah.
Then 1/4 of carbs.
3/4 veggies, 3/4 carbs, and 3/4 proteins.
1/4 carbs.
1/4 carbs. 3/4 veggies. Okay, coach.
I think it depends with your goal.
You personally, how do you do it?
Me personally, because my goal is to gain weight.
Yeah.
So I try 40% carb, then 40% protein, then the other 20 is veggies and fruits.
Okay.
Because I need more calories to gain weight, so I try as much to make them at par with the protein content.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically for me, I've gotten at a point where I can see it with my eyes. So I've realized that many of us, acha tuseme Kenyans, carbs zinakuanga mingi. Kama hata nikipakiwa chakula naonanga kama jana kulikuwa na I had some ugali someone had packed for me ugali, nyama and skuma. The nyama and skuma was like this. But the ugali, so we are fond, and I think that's our problem with us Kenyans or East Nairobians, is that we have carbs at plenty, proteins less, and also greens and fruits less, which needs to be the opposite by the carbs needs to be smaller. So a good thing I can recommend people who are who don't know how to measure. So there's one plate that is in Quick Mart. I've learned about it. Like, it's called the measurable plate. It's a weighing plate. It's a measurable plate. It has been divided where you can put fats and vegetables at one side, proteins at one side, and carbs at one side. So it has been drawn. But if that's not the case, then you can do a palm size protein, fist size for the carbs. And then for the fats, in terms of maybe some avocados you want to add, then you add it becomes the thumb size. So like this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an ideal one. The second one someone can do is a calorie up. I was showing coach and some people in the gym also. So many of us, here's the thing. If you're not losing weight, you're probably overeating. If you're remaining stagnant, you're probably eating at your baseline. If you're not gaining weight, you're probably under-eating. So there was a lady who was speaking to this week who realized that she's losing weight. But so there's something called the BMR. BMR is more about the metabolic, so it's the basic metabolic rate. So when you're resting, so what calories does your body burn in resting period? Like for example, saying that your body is still burning fat through pumping of the heart, like brain cells and all those things. So one of the things you need to do, there's a calculator. You just search online BMR calculator. For example, I don't know if we'd have been able to do yours for example, but I'll use hers as an example. So hers was around 1,192. So what do? You write your age, height, weight, and then you calculate the BMR. So if you want to gain weight, you need to eat at least, so if it's 1,192 calories you're burning, you need to eat at least 1,400, at least 300 more. But if you want to lose weight, you need 300 less. If you want to remain your weight the same, you back here on the same. So for her, we realized that when I was calculating the food that she's eating less. So of course she's going to lose weight. So ideally, that's a way you can do it, by the way. And a good, so you do the BMR test, which I'll urge all of us to do, by the way. I've done it, and I've done for other people. Do the BMR test, know how many calories you burn in a day, and then look at the food that you're eating, if it matches that. And how you do it, you download an app called MyFitnessPal. In MyFitnessPal, any food that you take, you just log it in. For example, like you can see even maybe eggs is 17 grams. So if you are eating 2 eggs, it will show you, so you just write 2 eggs, it will show you 34 grams. So you calculate what you're eating throughout the day, and then see if it's hitting your BMR, your basic metabolic rate, higher or lower. Okay. Does that make sense?
It does.
And then the last one, which I've learned recently, is called the zone diet. So I'll share with you guys something called the zone diet. And let me just share with you guys real quick, and then you guys can tell me what's your understanding around it.
Okay.
All right. So the zone diet is quite interesting, So it's measured by how you so far it's measured by your t-shirt size. Does that make sense? So this one is very interesting.
Okay.
So number one, you look at it with your t-shirt size. For example, if you wear small in your t-shirt, then medium, then large. So I'll break it down a bit. It's a bit complicated by the way also for myself. So but I've learned it. So in terms of so zone diet means it's blocks. So just know it's blocks. So for example, 7 grams of protein is 1 block of protein. Okay. So let me just share it. And then 9 grams of carbohydrates is 1 block of carbohydrate. 9 grams of carbohydrates is 1 block. 3 grams of fat is 1 block. So if you know that, now I'll go to the t-shirt size. For example, if you saw, which I'll share this document with us, all of us. If you wear a small shirt, you need to at least have for breakfast. So in terms of proteins, at least have 2 blocks. Do you understand by now 2 blocks? That means if it was one block of protein is 7 grams, so 2 blocks is 14 grams. And then lunch, at least 2 blocks, and then snacks 2 blocks, and then dinner 2 blocks, snack 2 blocks, and then a total of the day you'll have 10 blocks.
Okay.
So that's the way of understanding about it. So this is something that mostly I've learned it from CrossFit people try to use. So if you don't want to do the calculation of your food, that's how you can do it. And then another way, maybe the people who are at home, you can also just weigh your food. There are people who have the weighing scale, especially the people who bake. You can weigh in your food and see what works for you. I like the question you've asked. That you've asked, you can ask it again about the carbs.
Some people think that if they cut carbs completely, they will lose weight faster.
Yeah.
Is it a myth or is it?
Yeah. Okay. So, coach.
Personally, I don't think it's ideal, and also I don't think it's sustainable for a long period of time. Because you need energy. Because you find that most people who come to the gym, also maybe they are from work or they are going to work. Maybe they're morning people. You know, when you cut carb completely, you'll find that it will affect your energy levels during your day-to-day activities. Maybe you'll feel lazy, you'll feel you're drained, you'll start dozing off, things like that. So I don't think you should cut completely.
Okay.
Try and maybe, if you're reducing the carbs, try and maybe find foods which will help you to in terms of energy. Maybe like you can try fruits which are high in potassium, which can give you energy, or maybe light carbs.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't cut completely.
So the thing about carbs also, if you cut off carbs, it means your body has to get energy. So it will get energy from the proteins. So the proteins, like especially keto, so people forget that your body still needs to graft energy. So most of the time it gets it from either fats or even also the proteins that you're taking. So the proteins that you're taking, instead of it being used to build the muscles you're being used, it will be used to build your energy. So that your proteins, your body will remove energy from proteins instead of the carbs. So the goodness of eating some small carbs, it's a palm size just, is that now your body will get energy from the carbs instead of the proteins itself.
Okay.
So it will allow the proteins to do its work, which is to build muscle.
Okay. Yeah. Another question.
Yeah.
Let's talk about intermittent fasting.
Okay.
Is it? Do you believe in fast in AF? You don't, yeah?
I don't.
You don't believe like when you fast, you're going to lose weight?
I believe when you go into a caloric deficit, you lose weight. I don't believe in it.
Start with the definition, because maybe there are some people who don't know what the meaning that is.
Caloric deficit is when you eat less than your energy expenditure in a day.
I mean intermittent fasting.
So intermittent fasting is not, you talk about the 16-8-1?
Yeah.
Okay. So intermittent fasting is where you go 16 hours without food, 8 hours of eating, and I think those 8 hours you have 3 windows of eating. So in those like 2 hours or something like that. Yeah. So ideally, I know it's a big trend and many people do it, but ideally the reason why I don't believe in it is because of one thing which is called sustainability. I've seen many people do keto, I've seen many people do different diets, I've seen many, even there's a lady we had who had a diet plan that had a salad that was alcoholic, so had vodka. One of her diets had vodka. She lost a lot of weight by the but yeah, but that's before she joined us. But I realized that it made her addicted to alcohol. So you see the problems of these diets, we do things without thinking about. We want the fast results, but we forget about like what is this thing doing to me long term,
Okay.
So the thing about, I've seen people, if it works for you, well and good, but for me ideally I think you need to have a diet. Yeah, anything that's diet. Even I know we're doing the reason why we're doing the no sugar, no wheat is just for us to crave the sugars that we've been having, the wheat, because most of us have realized that we're very addicted towards it. But that's the thing about it. But most of the diets, the thing about it is most of it, just the name diet means that you're doing it for. You're also gonna do it on a short time and then revert. And then people who have seen them do that, they go towards, when they go back to normal eating, I don't know, like they double. Some of them they double. So, coach, do you believe in intermittent
fasting? I've never tried it myself, but I believe that you are heading through the path of healthy eating. Yeah? So the end goal is to be able to sustain that eating in the long run, that healthy eating, so that if at the end of the intermittent fasting it affects your day-to-day food routine, I don't think it's good at all. Because if after you finish it, you become worse than how you started, I don't think it's advisable.
Yeah.
Okay, another question.
Yourself, before you're asking the question, so you
No, I've never done it. I just do. I think no, I've never done it.
I think many people just do it even without thinking. I've realized that I take my breakfast a bit on midday, so probably I'm doing intermittent fasting and I'm not thinking about it.
Maybe some even do it without knowing.
So it might be. The thing about trends of things is what I don't advocate.
So my other question was, is there a specific time that you should have breakfast, or apart from that, is it okay if I miss breakfast?
First of all, it's because we are building muscle. So that's why I'm normally telling guys to focus on high protein intakes. So you're building muscle. So if you miss breakfast, imagine you've come to the gym and worked out, your body tissues are tired, and then you don't have breakfast. So you don't have any protein to rebuild those muscles. That means you'd be losing muscles even. You'd be like your body is lacking energy, you'd be tired, you want to sleep most of the time. So ideally I wouldn't urge people to miss breakfast. I'd say have the 3 meals a day, of course, full meals, which is not full meals meaning we were talking about like organic food, and then have 5 hours. One of the things you can try doing ideally is 5 hours breaks of eating. So if you eat breakfast, probably the next meal in 5 hours, probably the next thing in another 5 hours. I know many of us don't follow it, but ideally it needs to be 5 hours.
Okay.
So probably if you're gonna take a meal at 9, the next one should be 1, and the next one should be like 6, 7.
Now that moves me to the next question.
Okay.
Is it bad when someone eats a very late supper? Maybe at around, let's say 10, 11.
Okay.
Can I eat dinner at that time?
Then you sleep.
And clean dinner.
Or clean dinner. So the thing about it is what you're eating. For example, I know chapati takes 5 hours to digest. I know garlic takes around 3 hours. So you see, when you eat those things, that means your body will be overworking. You'll wake up tired. Even sometimes your food hasn't digested, so it will be saved as fat. So ideally, I wouldn't urge you to look for late night meals. I know we do that a lot, but
No. So okay, maybe let's say I'm getting home late. So can I? Do you prefer sleep hungry?
No. Have something, but avoid. For me, I think like this. Maybe it's my own thinking, but if I'm gonna be late, I'll have just a small piece of ugali, some nice maybe ndengu meat, depends on some rice, but I try making it a small portion.
Okay.
To be honest, because there are many times that by then I'm a late sleeper, so I find myself eating at night. So I just put a small portion of ugali, some skuma, some nyama. So I try not putting huge portions. And then usiku, it's very hard to find me eating chapatis and then going to sleep. Yeah, I found chapos making me wake up tired. Yeah. So ideally it's how it feels. Yeah, coach, you?
First, let me go back to the breakfast one. For me, I believe breakfast is the main meal of the day. Because for example, for those people who work out early in the morning, you find them they eat breakfast, they miss lunch, the next meal is supper.
Yeah.
So like after working out, you are not supposed to go more than an hour without putting something in your stomach, because the body needs the nutrients, because after a hard workout, to be able to sustain because of the intense workouts. You need something in your body because it will start taking nutrients from other activities in the body. So I believe breakfast is essential because it will use the nutrients from the breakfast, to take you throughout the day. But maybe imagine you've missed the breakfast, then maybe you take a late lunch, and maybe you worked out there in the morning hours. So it will affect your day-to-day activities. Still back to the point I was making. Then about the late dinner. Try and have a set time for eating your meals. Don't change it in every time. Maybe you set breakfast is 6, lunch is this time, and supper is this time. Train your body to have a specified time for eating.
Even sleep. Most of the times we tend to play with sleep. So if you have realized, if you want to build good habits, have discipline behind what time you sleep, what time, like have a system around it, you know. Say I eat at 8 p.m, that's a system. I sleep at 10, that's a system. Ideally, it's hard for us to, even myself, I know I struggle a lot with sleeping variations. I'll sleep this time at 10, another time at 11. But I've learned, like, the times I've had the blast of discipline and consistency, because this verse of this week was mostly self-discipline. Was it self-discipline? No, it was what?
What was it?
Self-control. The thing of self-control. So eating at a good time. But ideally, let me just say for foods itself, try out. Our bodies are very different. There are people who have seen lose through intermittent fasting. There are people who have seen lose through high protein foods. Unfortunately, which I wouldn't advocate anyone to do, I've seen people lose through one meal a day, which is not healthy at all. But yes, so sometimes you try out what works for you, and
And do you believe in those concussions things people take to lose weight?
The shots or what?
No. They mix a lot of things, not the shots.
Or like the teas, the nini.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have.
I've realized we live in a generation where people are afraid to do the hard things, and I believe easy come, easy go. But also one of the things I like about working out and consistency in eating and discipline is because it builds you habits, sustainable habits. So the people with those concussions, it's like these guys who do, is it Ozempic? You're always reliant on it.
Something like that.
But I know you're talking about like the concussion, like there's a tea that people use for losing weight. So it's not ideally for that. I think if you understand nutrition, first of all, so understand eating at a caloric deficit, number one. Number two, understand you need to work out, have some exercises in your day that you do, and just move more, because that will help you have more functional strength. You're able to lift things at home. You're able to even feel strong, feel proud of yourself. Today I met a girl who does CrossFit, and she told me one of the biggest things is because especially you ladies, have been empowered to do great things out there, but most of you are not empowered to grow yourself strong physically. So that thing really gives a lot of pride. So I believe working out and nutrition gives you so much pride.
And also, we did still on self-control. There's a verse you said that when you add this, maybe when you add goodness comes love, and after love comes this and that. So we say that fitness is a lifestyle, and we just don't say it for the sake. Now when you go to those other shortcuts like Ozempic, it will affect that just the losing weight only, but when you come to the aspect of nutrition, when you focus on the nutrition, it will affect your sleep. When you affect your sleep, it will affect the way you carry out throughout the day. And it's like after affecting this other, it goes affecting the other. That's why it becomes a lifestyle. So I believe that we should go to the healthy route, because it affects your lifestyle, your daily routine. It will change a lot of things for you that were bad habits.
And actually, it might not affect you now, but later.
Later. So no shortcuts. Our things that we are doing right now might affect us in the future.
Yeah.
But these are the things that are sustainable. It's hard. Anything worthwhile is hard. It's not easy.
Yeah. Awesome.
Any other question you might have? I like your questions.
No, I don't have any other question.
Coach, any question?
No.
Okay.
Maybe a parting shot.
Yeah.
So still on nutrition. So I believe that people should not focus only on the losing weight part, because when after losing weight, what next? Yeah, you still go back to your old ways and still come back to the starting point.
Yeah.
So I believe that you should build habits in terms of nutrition. Have a strategy on how to go about it. So don't have like a fixed route, like maybe because of just losing weight. Yeah, just focus on the broad aspect of it and how it affects you as a whole through your lifestyle and how you do your day activities, and how it also affects you for those who have families. Because you find that it's difficult for you, for those who, for example, for the meals, you find that maybe you have a specific meal separate from your family. Then after achieving your goal, you go back to the routine together as a family, and then you come back to the starting point. So find a way that you can make it a day-to-day activity, so that then also don't make the diet part feel like a chore, because when it feels like a chore, you need to be able to sustain it for a long period of time. As far maybe you can go, it's like 2 weeks and then you quit. So don't let the diet part become a chore, like you're being forced to do it. Let it come from you, so that you may be able to sustain it for a long time.
Okay.
Parting shot.
Parting shots.
Oh, is it a party already? Girl with the partying jacket. He said her cheat day is today.
Today is my cheat day. I'm actually going to cheat, but I've changed.
What kind of cheating?
Call it mikono.
What do you mean by cheating?
No, see, like on the diet.
Yeah.
Cody, what did you think? Wow.
Mwikali has asked the wonderful questions. So my parting shot would be, think of it as a long-term thing. So your diet is a long-term thing. It's a conversation which never ends. Even when you are calculating your calories, let me just tell you, there is no accurate way to do it. There is no accurate app that will give you accurate results. Even the ones if you are doing the weighing scale, it's not as accurate as possible, but some of them try to be as close. But I think about it long term. If the food you're eating, you cannot sustain it for the next 1 year, probably need to change it, If you don't think in 1 year you can eat this food consistently, you need to change it. For example, my breakfast has been the same for the longest time now. So find something that works for you, find something that works for you, and stick to it. Eat for wellness, that's also something I'd say. So don't eat to get full, eat for wellness. All right. That's how we'll end it there. Thank you, Mwikali, for asking the wonderful questions. Being here. Thank you, Coach, for joining us. Guys, adios muchachos. Have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you.